Hello YouTube, this is Linen here, and today I'm doing my first solo commentary. So, I've decided that I'm going to do a series in which I look at every map in Modern Warfare 3 and decide what gun is best to use on each map. So, today I have a game of Domination on Dome with the M4A1 and the MP7. Now, the main reason I decided to do this is because on certain maps, some guns do tend to get more consistent scores than others, so I thought it'd be a good idea to do a series on it. So firstly, let's take a look at the map Dome, and as you can see it's the smallest map in the game, easily, and the main action areas are highlighted in purple. So the area near the back of B tends to get a lot of action at the start, but generally the main gunfights will be between A and C. So back to the gameplay, and I want to show you the reason why I went for the M4A1. So let's look at the stats. Now, these are the real stats, not the stats from in the game, because they are actually always wrong if you didn't know that. But these stats have been taken from a PC benchmark that looks at all the guns in the game. So the M4A1 fires 780 rounds per minute, which is decent for a assault rifle. Sorry, not a submachine gun. Close range damage, which is the main plus point to this gun, is actually 42. Which means that it's quite decent for an assault rifle. It's one of the highest, I believe. But unfortunately, the long range damage is 20, which isn't that great. Which is probably one of the bad points of this gun. So the time to kill at close range is 0.15 seconds, which is actually faster than quite a few submachine guns, I believe. So that's one of the reasons why it's a good gun to use on this map, because you'll encounter a lot of submachine guns. But long range kill time is 3.08 seconds, which is, I believe that's similar to submachine guns as well actually, so it's not actually that great. But it does have extremely low recoil, this gun, especially when used with the proficiency kick, so that's always a good option. So let's get back to the gameplay here, and the rest of my class consists of FMG9 Akimbo secondaries, which pretty much beat everything else in the game when you run out of ammo. And perks are down to preference really. I like to use quick draw because it lets me get the jump on people who might be using assassin when the UAV's up. But I know a lot of people like to use assassin to be invisible in the UAV, and hardline is also a very good option if you're using high kill streaks like I am in this game. So I'll mainly be doing these commentaries on team deathmatch, Domination and kill confirmed, because they're my favourite game types and they're the ones that mainly get good gameplays. So proficiencies, once again, are down to preference really. I like to use kick at the moment because it gives you less recoil and it lets you kill people from longer ranges. But I failed to kill someone at B a little while ago with the M4 because I wasn't using impact, so maybe I could have used that. And I really like the M4A1 in gold. I think it looks really nice, but I haven't actually unlocked it yet, so I might try and do that soon. And the red dot is easily my favourite attachment on it, because it lets you get very accurate shots from long distances. So I picked up an MP7 a little while ago, because I ran out of ammo on the M4, which turned out great for me really, because I was considering using the MP7 for this commentary. But I went for an assault rifle because obviously you can shoot from longer distances, and the main area that this is going to be helpful on in this map is the stretch from A down to B, which can get quite long range. So I chose the assault rifle for its adaptability to the ranges. So let's take a look at the stats here for the MP7. Fires 895 rounds per minute, which is quite good for a submachine gun. It does a close range damage of 35, but obviously because of the high fire rate it does kill quicker than a lot of guns. And long range damage is 20, which is fairly decent, but obviously it would take quite a lot of skills to kill someone from long range with a submachine gun, as you need to burst fire a lot. So the time to kill at close range is 0.13 seconds, which is quite fast, I believe one of the fastest in the game again. And the long range kill time is 0.26 seconds. And once again, obviously it takes quite a lot of skill to kill someone from a very long range with an MP7. So I think that's why it's quite a quick kill speed. So the recoil is actually very low on this gun. Well, definitely for a submachine gun. It's virtually got no recoil at all with kick, so that might be a good option to use as a proficiency. So the enemy got an advanced UAV right around now when I was on a high kill streak, and I was only a few away from the AC-130, but I do get it in the end. But the enemy knowing where you are doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to die. So I know that's why a lot of people use Assassin, because they associate the other team having UAV up with some of their deaths. But just because the other team's got a UAV doesn't mean that they're going to kill you, because the player might not be very good. So my favourite kill streak is definitely the AC-130, and one of the reasons being is because it's got one more set of flares than the Pavlo, and that's also a 12 kill streak. And the other reason is basically because it's awesome, and you feel a bit like a god raining down death on them. So the enemy team does actually get an EMP in this game, and the flash of the animation of the EMP is probably one of the most annoying things in the game. And I don't understand why you actually get a flash of the EMP if it's your team's EMP. I mean, what's the deal with that? I mean, they should definitely patch that and make sure that you don't actually get flashed by your own team's EMPs. So unfortunately, the enemy team does end up rage quitting about now, I believe, which was unfortunate for my friend who was also in the game, who got an AC-130. But it was an easy win in the end, because we pretty much dominated the whole match from start to finish. So you can't really blame the other team for backing out. So overall, the good points to the M4A1 are that it kills very quickly at close range, and it's very accurate at long range, but of course you have the damage trade-off that it does drop quite quickly. And the good points to the MP7 are that it virtually has no recoil and decent rate of fire, which pretty much makes it one of the best SMG in the game in my opinion. So my next commentary, I believe, will be on Downturn for this series, which is great for me because I really do hate that map, and I think it's one of the worst maps ever made in Call of Duty. And I don't know, it's just got so much debris on the streets and it doesn't really work too well. But I do manage to use that to my advantage actually, so I'll show you why in the next commentary. So subscribe if you would like to keep track of that series, and please like and favourite if you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.
Advanced UAV online. Friendly EMP detonated. Their electronics are off.